I suspect it's probably similar here in Africa and other places. When you go on the radio, you'll probably hear in the span of an hour the same 4 artists. I had a tour that I was on in support of an album that we're going to talk about a little bit later, and I was driving to it myself. It was a 4-hour drive in New York, and I did a little experiment. I never listened to the radio. I haven't listened to the radio since I was like 17. I just don't listen to it anymore. When I do listen to it, it's mostly because when I'm working with my teenagers, this makes me sound really, really old, but when I'm working with my youth, I have to know what they're listening to. Because if I'm gonna talk to them about music, it sounds stupid if I'm, Drake sucks, but I don't even know a Drake song. Like, I should be able to understand what they're listening to if I'm gonna ask them to critique it myself, or themselves. I need to be able to see it. I just can't say it's bad. I have to explain why I think there might be something better they wanna listen to, or even just to have the dialogue, period. So, on this trip, in the span of 4 hours, same radio station, Hot 97, I heard 4 artists: Drake, Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Kanye West. I counted 3 songs apiece, 4 artists, for a consecutive hour, for 4 hours. That sounds like hypnosis to me. I don't know about you. I think if you hear something over and over and over and over and over again, you start to believe it, right? That is the state of major label or mainstream rap music as it stands, and I suspect it's not just a Western phenomenon, but because of the interest that places like Sony, which is owned by Vivendi, which is a French waste management company, you're getting, if you're not getting the same artists we are, you're getting a clone of the same thing, and then that's being sold to you in the same way. I suspect that there's not the same level of diversity of artists as you hear on your major radio. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But going back again to the home studio. So essentially, as I was talking with Ill Immigrant, it was crazy because I'm watching him with his Fruity Loops and his computer. I have the exact same thing in my house. I have an M Audio M-Box 2, which all it is an external sound card, which means you plug your microphone in, it plugs into your computer, and then whatever software you have to kind of record yourself, it runs. Because of that, now, instead of me going to a recording studio that might cost anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000, which, if you're signed to a label, you owe them because they pay for it and they just bill you later, which is why you ultimately don't make money as an artist, because you're basically paying back the label for everything they do. Remember back before I said PR marketing is free for me. Well, all promotion that a major label artist has is essentially paid for by the label. But they don't pay for that, you do. You just pay for it later. Because when they sell your record, instead of you getting paid first, you get paid last.